Hello, it's Denise with Minty Green Mama, and I am here today to do another video about crystals. This time I'm going to be covering my crystal skull tribe and just kind of going over a little bit about crystal skulls and then my particular crystal skulls. And now I've just recently been working with crystal skulls starting just last year. I can't remember exactly when, but it was toward the end of the year, I think. So I haven't been working with crystal skulls that long, but it's kind of taken me, it's just really gotten a hold of my imagination. And so I've been working a lot with the crystal skulls that I have in that short period of time. And I kind of have quite a few now. For me, it seems like quite a few for such a short time. But I have read that once you connect with the crystal skull, sometimes you are drawn to have more and accumulate kind of like a skull tribe or a skull family. So I'm not the only person that that's happened to. And so this is my first crystal skull that I ever got. And it's interesting because I had been looking online to purchase a crystal skull for a while. And I just, when I would get to like actually buying it, I would kind of back off and I just did it for a long time. And then I found someone locally that was looking for another home for some of their crystal skulls. And so I bought one that way. And I'm so glad I did. Like, I think that that really was how I was supposed um, to start connecting with crystal skulls because just have I know this particular one has just been really special to me. The It was my first crystal skull, and I have named this one Aragon. That name didn't come with it, and so for me, naming the crystal skulls, like sometimes I'll just a name will pop into my head, and that just kind of sticks. And so when a name sticks in my head, that's just the name that seems to go with them. And so that is what came up for this one. And I just love the way that the shape of the like the eye sockets, I guess, are like the bones here. It just has a like a happy kind of a look to it. And so I think it was really good for my first crystal skull, and I've really enjoyed working with this one, and it fits in my hand so nicely and it's a good size. So so yeah, this was my first one, and I still feel like this it just has such a special place like with for me. So I think the next one that I got was this quartz one, kind of like a alien uh, skull. Um, and this one's name is Set, and that might change. I haven't worked with this one as much as some of the other ones. I've been doing a lot of cleansing on this one, and this one stays on my altar a lot. So the ones that I have done more one-on-one work and meditation with, those are the ones that I've had like names come up for and stuff like that. So this one is has kind of a place, a special place on my altar, and we've done a little bit of work together. But I really do like this one. It just has a nice like, it's like hefty, you know, it has a nice like heft to it, and I just love the patterns in there. So yeah, so something that I've been reading because I've been reading a lot of books about crystal skulls is that so as far as the energy of a skull, like it carries the same energy as the crystal that it's made of. So this quartz would still have the same properties as like a quartz, but it just carries like a whole nother like vibration type of consciousness, like when it's carved into a skull. That's something you can, you can work with that or not. That is just like a theory that I have read in several books, and I do feel like it is easier to connect with a skull, a crystal skull, because you do have at least the face there. So if nothing else, like you have a face, and I think humans are deal with faces, like it's just easier to connect with that kind of energy sometimes than just say like a crystal, which is gorgeous and beautiful, and this has a gorgeous color to it, but it doesn't have like the face So connecting with it as an energy is one thing, but connecting with it as like an individual, this one might be like more, you might be able to connect with this one more as an individual. But I happen to be one of those people that personally feel like it has just a little bit of something extra when it's carved into a skull. Like that extra like individual like personality. And even in Judy Hall's book, she talks about like activating the skulls and stuff like that. So that's definitely going to be something that I work with a little bit more in the future. And so let me think. So these two little star beans, what do you have stuck to you? So I don't know if you can see those properly. They're little little star beans. It's a calcite, I believe, and a fluorite. I love this one. I love them both, actually. They both are really, really gorgeous. And these came to me as a pair, and so they kind of just always to me like seem like they go together. And this is Solara and Solaris. Sometimes I just feel like, wow, I even feel crazy sometimes talking about my crystal skull collection, but hey, it's out there now. Yep, I collect crystal skulls. And so I really like these, and these are a good size like to carry around because I also have been carrying some around with me, just like I carry crystals around. So that's been fun to work with, the smaller ones that I can fit into a pocket. One of the next ones, let's see, that I got was this one. This one, her name's Prisma, and she's absolutely gorgeous. Amethyst skull. I don't know, you just can't even see it, but it's just like kind of transparent on the top, and you can just see right into the top. And oh my gosh, she is just amazingly gorgeous. You can't even see how beautiful she is in the camera, but yeah. So this one was my gorgeous amethyst one. She has a special place here. Well, I'll show you. So then she sits right here on my desk, and she sits next to this guy. His name's Nimbus. That's the name he came with, actually. So that seems to be a good fit. So haven't found another name that fits better, but this is such a fun one, and I just love the pattern. Like, let's see. You can see some of like the patterns here. And so these two sit on my desk, and they have a special like little wooden platform that they sit on. And what I like to do with these two, they just seem to match to me. Like they're like, this is like a male energy and the other one's like a female energy, and so they just kind of sit there and kind of like watch over things. And what I like to do for those is I have a special deck of cards that I've been using. And not that this is a video about cards, but they always seem to go together for me. So the Sacred World Oracle by Chris Walter. And so I just will a lot of times try to tune into the energy of those two amethyst skulls, and then just pull a card and take it like as a message from that energy from the skulls. So that's kind of something I've been working with, using like the skulls when I do my readings and that kind of thing. So that's something that's still evolving for me. Let's see. I also got this tiny little lapis, which is just, you can see the lines. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And this is such a nice size. It's like a pocket size crystal skull. And his name is either Tuku or Takali, depending on the day, usually. And then what else did we get? We got, oh yeah. So this little guy actually came with a different name, but we've changed it to Merryweather. And he's so fun. This is an indigo gabbro. I think that's how you pronounce that stone, which I've become obsessed with since I got this. Is the first piece of that I own, the only piece right now, and I've just become really like I love this piece. There's just something about it. And so this has just been, I've been working a lot with this particular skull. So I do a mantra meditation every day, and so this has been one that like I hold while I do my meditation. So that's, I've been working a lot with that skull in that way. And then this tiny little labradorite skull, which I absolutely love. There's another pocket size one. It's about the same size as this little lapis. And so this little guy's told me his name is Howard. So we're going with that for now. Although that was an interesting little that was an interesting bit of information. And so then let's see. So then the second to last one, I believe, yeah, for right now is this one. This is blue, and this was the first one I ever purchased online. So I'm really excited about having her here. Just the agate is just like is just amazing in this. It's like kind of like a, I don't know if it's like dendritic agate, but that kind of looks like it like right here, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. And I was just so excited to find this one because I really do like the alien type skulls. And so I have, so these two kind of go together to me, like that one and then blue. They hang out together on my altar. This one just has like, I don't know, like it's fun to hold. I really like that, the shape and just like the weight of it. And then the last one for now, I'm trying to think if I think this is everybody. So this is the last one that I've gotten. This is came with the name Bronte, and I haven't had a chance to work with this one too much yet, but this is a agate star bean, and I just loved, like it looks almost like cracked like right here, but it's just this stone. It's just a really interesting piece, and it's got those like lines, those agate lines right here, which I just love. It's like got this, I don't know, it's just like it's solid, and then it looks almost like you can see into the head right here. It just looks like broken and put together somehow. So I just really am fascinated by this stone. It's a really, really fun piece. And so this one also sits on my altar right now. So, yeah, so I've been really fascinated with crystal skulls. I've been doing a lot of work. They just kind of like really, I don't know, they came on the scene in my life, and all of a sudden, like I work doing something with crystal skulls every day, whether it's a meditation or I'm reading a book on crystal skulls, carrying one around with me. Like it's just become just a fun thing that I do, like just becomes like part of my day. So I thought that I would do a little video now and kind of share. I'm actually expecting one more to come in, and so I think that one's going to be fun. And I feel like I have about the right amount right now, so I might not get too many more for a while. Because I don't want like a giant collection that I can't, work with, but I do want to have a certain amount because I want to do some gridding and a few things with that. And so I hope to do like an update later. We'll see, and kind of talk a little bit more about like working with them and everything like that. But they've just been really fun, and I thought I'd share, even though I might sound absolutely crazy. But anyway, I will talk to you later, and have a good one. Bye.